Hey there, this is Stephen Gardner, best-selling author of Taming Wall Street, and I want to talk today about an article I read that at first really piqued my interest, but after I read it and thought about it, it actually really irritated me. And it's about this concept called FIRE, F-I-R-E, which is financially independent, retire early. And it's mostly driven by millennials or people that are wanting to live this lifestyle of feeling retired. But this article, which was on a major news site, pitched it as 32-year-old Americans retire early. And I was like, dang, I'm older than that. What have I done wrong? I'm even in finance, right? And so as I read through it, this article was total BS. These people are not retired. So it talks about how they lived in a camper instead of getting into a home, and how they paid off their debt early instead of carrying a mortgage. And, you know, those things, I'm not saying that they're not honorable. Like, however you choose to live is up to you. I think getting out of bad debt is always a good thing. I think carrying good debt can also be a good thing if you know what you're doing. But basically what it came down to was by their 30s, they had $100,000, which was more than most people their age. And so then they started calculating a conservative rate of return. And basically, they were able to cover their superfluous expenses every month. And for some reason in their mind, they felt like that was retirement. And so I've read through several of these. I've read other articles that irritated me. And I just want to say, that's just covering your bases. That's not retirement, right? It's not covering 100% of your expenses. It's not keeping up with the rising cost of living. So if they live off of that interest, $100,000, let's say conservatively at 5%, that's $5,000. That's just a little over $400 a month. Can you really live on $400 a month? I don't think so. Even Social Security is higher than that. So this idea of I'm going to work very little and then be retired for 50 to 60 years, I don't know that that is a real thing. I see the same thing with the kind of retirement planning I do, where people think, okay, I can work for 30 years and then not work for 30 years. And in order to do that, you've got to have a really good game plan, right? And so that's what I try to show people is, okay, first of all, you know, what's the plan that we're going to lay out with protecting money, with growing money? What's our tax situation going to be like? What's the market going to be like? You know, I think that's real financial planning and retirement planning. And so anyway, if you come across this concept, maybe you are, give me some comments below. Maybe I'm missing something, but having $100,000 in your 30s is good. But to call it being retired when it doesn't cover all of your bills, I don't think is retirement. And it certainly doesn't take into account the fact that 10 years from now, things are going to be more expensive. 30 years from now, things are going to be significantly more expensive. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. If you're doing FIRE and you like it, leave some comments below. If you're interested in learning about what I believe is a better retirement plan with either a lump sum of money like an old 401k or some cash that's maybe not performing well at the bank, or you're worried about the risk on Wall Street, let's talk. If you want to build, like my wealthier clients, a large pool of tax-free income that you can use across your entire lifetime, please reach out to me at Stephen with a PH at yourbridgeplan.com. Hey, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell so that you're notified about future videos. But thanks for checking out today's video.